Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Connie Douglas from Great Stamping with Connie. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada, and I would like to welcome you to Craft Spot, my crafting adventure, as I call it, because, sometimes it's quite the adventure. And some days we never know exactly where we're going to end up, but we're playing and we're crafting and we're having some fun and love to have you come along for the ride and chit chat with me and, visit with others that are here and we'll just have some fun. So welcome. If you are here, do say hello. Let me know that you are watching me live, or if you're watching the replay, let me know that you caught up with me on the replay. It's all good either way. Um, it's an exciting day. What can I say? So, today, as a demonstrator, we got to see a digital copy of the new fall mini catalog. So we did a team get together. It was so much fun to just sort of scroll through page by page. It's only digital, but we were looking at it online. I did a Zoom call and I shared my screen and we all looked together and we all oohed and awed and look at all the great new things that are in there. So we've just had one quick look and then I had to get ready for this, but I will go back after this and look again. But yeah, some fun stuff coming your way. So watch for that. There'll be more info coming as we move a little bit closer. As a demonstrator, we always get early access. So we can get things certainly before they go not available for a period of time because they've sold out. But we get early access to play with things and all, just get our hands on, get ready so that we can share that with our customers. So we get to order in August. And if you are one of my customers and you would like to have a catalog, a paper catalog, I would be more than happy to send that to you. Just reach out to me and let me know that you would like that. I have some of you on my regulars list, so your catalog will be coming, but anyone is welcome to reach out to me and say, hey, I'd love to have a paper catalog. And if I decide to shop, I will shop with you to say thank you for sending that to me. So seems fair, right? If you have a demonstrator, they should be providing you with a catalog. If you don't have a demonstrator, I would love to help you with your crafting needs. Assuming you live in Canada. I can only sell in Canada. So anywhere in Canada, if you live there and you don't have a demonstrator to help you with your crafting needs, please reach out to me. I would love to get to know you and hang out together and do some crafting like today. Thank you for being here today. Anyway, that would be available for customer purchases starting in early September. September 4th, I believe, is the date, but I will be sure to let you know before we get there. So anyway, that was very exciting for us as demonstrators and for the Great Stampin' Believers team, my team. And we had a lot of fun walking through the catalog. So that was for us, but for you, if you tried to place an order yesterday during free shipping and you struggled because the internet was not being cooperative and all, you are not alone. In international internet struggles, I don't know whether it was related to the Microsoft security updates that were a problem that shut down airlines and banks and all those things, or whether it was just, something in the air. Regardless, Stampin' Up decided that they were going to extend free shipping for one more day. So today is also free shipping, minimum $100 order. So, stock up on your cardstock for your Christmas crafting or your fall crafting. Different colors there, so you might want to check your oranges and your yellows and your browns and your dark greens and those sorts of things for the fall, and then your reds and greens and maybe your regal colors, Blackberry Bliss or Pretty Peacock or some of those for your Christmas crafting. Or if you're into some of those newer non-traditional colors, pretty in pink and some of that. So I know you can Christmas craft with any color you want these days, but there are some sort of traditional Christmas colors. Let's recognize that at least. Anyway, stock up on that stuff. Kits, some awesome new kits. If you haven't seen them, we bring out 2 new kits every month. So there are some awesome new kits out there if you haven't checked those lately. Paper pumpkin, past kits and refills. There are some that are on sale, so some great discounts there. If you are a subscriber, check that out. You must be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber to get past kits and things, though. So, if you are, though, great savings. And what else? Just, stuff that you need. Adhesive, envelopes, all the essentials. Basic white, thick basic white, all those things. Anyway, check it out. And if your order reaches $100, it will be shipped to you absolutely free. But today only. Today's the last day for that. Okay, let's do some crafting. So today we are going to play with color. Do you ever have cardstock just kind of sitting around? Scraps of cardstock, shall we say? It's a joke, right? No, I never have scraps of cardstock sitting around. Oh no, that never happens. So anyway, I had some. I had some of this and some of this and some of this and I did have some of this, but I have since removed it. Not that because it didn't go, it was just the two blues were very close. So I instead swapped out the Misty Moonlight with crumb cake, and I didn't grab a piece of cardstock. So I can't show you a piece of crumb cake in this mix because I don't think I even have any sitting here. Let me just see. What is this? This is not crumb cake. No, sorry, I don't. But crumb cake it's tan, basically. So anyway, I was thinking, oh my gosh, let's play with some color. And let's make some designer series paper because I haven't done that for a while and it is so much fun. So if you're going to make designer series paper, you want a whole bunch of stamps. So I was thinking, oh, Seaside Wishes. I've been playing with this lately. I love this bundle. This is an awesome bundle. It is stamps and dies and an embossing folder, and it is a hybrid embossing folder. So you can die cut and emboss some of these sand dollars, one fell swoop. You can just die cut them. You can just emboss. You can just stamp. So all sorts of things that you can do with the 3 pieces, the dies, the embossing folder, and the stamp set, and some beautiful cards. So I thought, let's play with that. Plus, we had card club this morning, and this was our stamp set. So I had all this stuff out. It's like, yes, I'm going to use that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a sand dollar in bubble bath. I am going to do a starfish in granny apple green. I am going to do some, I don't know, pebbles or what are these things? They look like little stones, little shells, little bits that you might find on the beach. Going to do those in blueberry bushel. I have some more, a little smaller stamp, and I'm going to do that in lemon lolly. And then I'm going to move my cardstock because the ink is taking over, but that's okay. And then I have just these little dots, and I had done them in Misty Moonlight, but I'm going to swap that out for crumb cake. Okay, so there is our color palette. That's what we're going to use. And we are going to make designer series paper. How fun is that, right? Okay, so I need to just move these things out to the edges a little bit. I am going to bring in a piece of scrap paper. Let me just go back here and grab a piece. Okay, that down there. And then I'm going to put this on here. And that's because I want to stamp right off the edges of things so that we get color everywhere. And when you're doing this, I always recommend that you start with your largest stamp first, okay? Because it's so much easier to fill in the small stamps later. But if you've not really left any good places to put your large stamp, sometimes that feels a bit awkward or wrong. So start with your largest stamp first. Okay. And there's no right or wrong. There's nothing you have to do, shouldn't do. It's just stamp wherever you like. Okay. This is becoming very patterned, which is a little bit unfortunate, but maybe we can change it up here. Oops. Okay, maybe just one more little bit in there. Little bit up here. This is where you start to go, okay, that's enough, stop. There we go. Okay, I'm going to stop now. Really, seriously, I'm going to stop now. Okay, so I am just going to stamp off a little bit there, and then I'm gonna clean some of these as I go, just so I don't have inky stamps sitting everywhere. And this one I'm not likely to use again because I've got that in lots of places on there, so I don't really need any more of that, I don't think. Then you're going to move to your next largest stamp. I'm going to say it's these. And it's not hugely crucial, but pick one if you've got similar sizes. Okay, and then you're just going to start adding this again, wherever you like. No right, no wrong. You can see that I'm putting it kind of close to what's there because I want to pretty much fill my paper. So this is kind of a good way to ensure that you're gonna have stuff filled if you if you touch things as you're stamping. And this becomes a little bit, you know, you don't want to stop, right? You're just having some fun. Now I don't know whether I would be able to get this into here or not. I'm just gonna try and get them a smidge darker. There, oh, fixed it. It was just a little bit, it was bothering me because I didn't press down on the corner as much as I would have liked to. So now it's fixed. It's all good. Okay, so we may or may not come back to this, but I'm just going to close it up for now. And then we're going to come in with the granny apple green and our starfish. I'm going to put this guy all over the place here too. I am inking every time. If you want to have different tones, you could do second generation stamping on here just for a little different look. Whoops, we might have to go back and fix that. Let's see if we can just get this, the rest of his arm in there. There we go. The joys of having photopolymer stamps, right? You can go back and fix those. Oopsies, missed that part. Got a little carried away, was stamping too fast, you know, all those sorts of things. What do we think? Do we have enough of him? Couple at the edge, right at the edge here. Can always add more later, but put one more in there for now. Okay, so maybe we'll stop there for now. And then I'm going to come in with my lemon lolly and the other little pebbles. I love lemon lolly. It's gorgeous for cardstock. It's quite light as ink, but I think, yeah, you can see like it shows up. It's nice and bright. It's just a beautiful lemon yellow. Go figure, right? Lemon lolly, beautiful lemon yellow color. Okay. So I am about to start planning my Christmas crafting. So if there's something that you would like to join me at, some sort of a crafting event, or you have some sort of an idea or something, um, let me know, because I try to put on events that I think people will enjoy, but I'm always open to suggestions and new ideas and other types of, events, whatever. So reach out. Love to hear from you. And, as much as I love this, I love to share it. So, and I like to share what you like to do, like to have, like to see, like to be involved with, like to craft, um, whatever. Okay, I think I'm going to stop there, at least for now. But as I say, we can always go back and add some more of these little guys. And you'll notice that some things are overlapping, and that's fine. That's good. That was kind of my intent. I don't want to have I'm not trying to leave gaps. You can do this, that you do leave gaps, but that was not what I was after. So this little sand pebbles or whatever, I'm not entirely certain what this is supposed to be, but this is truly just going to get stamped everywhere now, filling in all of these gaps and overlapping and all the rest of it. So I love doing this. And you can do it in truly any colors that you like. As I say, this was it was inspired originally by scraps of cardstock sitting on my desk. Who knew, right? But you can just go to I tend to pull out pieces of cardstock when I'm trying to figure out what colors I want to put together. I find seeing it in paper is easier than looking at my ink pads, because, for example, this is my Granny Apple Green. It has, and this is the edge of it. Can you see that? It's very different. The two colors are very different. And they're not really true because they've been out in the light and the sun, and they're, you know, been around for a few years. Sometimes things get a little faded, whatever. So your cardstock is a great place to go to get true color representation, to see what you will like together and what you'll sort of put together and go, oh yeah, no. I actually had Granny Apple Green, and then I thought, oh, something bluish, water blue, sort of thing, turquoise, tropical water. So I pulled out a piece of Coastal Cabana and a piece of Summer Splash. And neither one of them looked good with Granny Apple Green. It was like, yeah, no, they're both lovely and they would both have a spot, but it's not in this group. So they went back into the cabinet. So there you go. Look at that. Our very own designer series paper. Isn't that fun? So this is the first one that I made. I will show you. And on this one, I had this is Misty Moonlight and this is Blueberry Bushel, and it was very similar. So that was why I changed it up. I like it better with the crumb cake. It's a whole different color. So, oh, I'm glad you like it. Whoever you are, I'm not sure who's out there. Oh, Claire. Hello, Claire. Thank you for that. But anyway, as I say, super fun. And I would still use this. It's a little more blue. I may even go back with those little spots and add them in crumb cake. Could do that too. That might just change it up a little bit. Shall we do that right now? See what we get? We have time to do that because after this, I'm winging it. Sorry. I laugh. I don't know why I laugh. You probably know that I'm winging it, right? Well, I didn't know what my paper was going to be, so I couldn't make cards in advance. So here we are. We're going to wing it. But we have beautiful paper to work with, so it'll all be good. This might be a little bit busy. If it is, well, we tried, right? You don't know if you don't try. Over top of some of these starfish because they have lots of white background. What do we think? Too much? It's a lot of little spots, isn't it? I like the addition of the color, the crumb cake going in there, but it's a lot of little spots. We'll see. I might have to sleep on that one. We will use the other one for our crafting going forward here. Okay, so, oh, I just realized I didn't really do anything for sentiment stuff. I have basic white cardstock handy though. It's all good. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this. Just put that out back, and then I have cut some lemon lolly or card base. So standard card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25. Okay, and then I have cut blueberry layer, and this is same size. So here I'll do a bit of a side by side. Maybe we can do tandem crafting here. I should grab a punch. I wonder how far away a punch is. And then I did one in bubble bath. Okay, and then we're just going to cut this to be our designer series paper. So grab my trimmer. And I think I will do this again as another sort of standard layer size. So this was 5.5 by 8.5. I just cut a half sheet of cardstock, knowing that that would be enough. So this is, I believe, let me just, oh, good grief, I don't have any imperial measurements here. Where everything's covered. Oh, oh. This is 8.5. Yes, 8.5. So I only need 3 3/4. So let's we'll take 3 3/4 off of here. And then they're both nice, right? Which way do I cut it? You'll cut it this way, 3 3/4 again. There we go. And then we have just a little bit left for, I don't know, inside card decorating, but we will also have a little bit here as well. So what do I want here? I want 4 3/4. And let's see, 4 3/4. So we have actually a number of pieces. We could probably, we could do something with these and make another card too, couldn't we? See if we get that far. Okay, whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to conk you in the head there. Conk my phone, but okay, what did I do wrong here? Okay, I need I need my measurement sheet. So let me move this piece of paper. So this is 5 1/4. Oh, this should have been 5 rats. Hmm. Okay, so we're gonna have a wider border. I've just decided I wanted to make the borders different. Yeah, that's it. 5. There we go. And we'll do this one at. Do I have this wrong? I hope I have this right. Oh, good grief. Did I cut these different? I cut them the same. And now, okay, so that's proper border. And that's, so I just did the one thing wrong, which doesn't really make any kind of sense for how this is gonna look. I may need to cut some more. Let me just see. See, told you I was winging it. On here. Yes, it's wider. Isn't it? Yeah, okay. So here goes some more trimming, wider. So we need to take another 1/4 inch off of the width. Instead of 4, we need 3 3/4. What was this? I thought this is 3 3/4. Oh yeah, because I need to make this smaller too, don't I? I might be fine, but then again, I might not. And if you make too many mistakes, eventually you have no paper left. That's when it's time to stop crafting. Okay, this is going to work though. Look, this is just going to be a wider border on our card. It's going to work just fine. There we go. I planned it this way. Yeah, that's it. Okay, you know. Where is my dear friend Lorna when I need her? She always tells me there are no mistakes in crafting, only opportunities. I think she heard me say that. It's my story. I'm sticking with it. Now, look, now we have more little decorative strips for things too. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted more decorative strips. There we go. This will work as well. See, look, it's going to be fine. You can't see the bubble bath really well though, can you? I wonder if I should do them both with the darker. I'll do it just to be different, or I could do Granny Apple. Okay, you know what? I want to go get a punch. So I'm going to run and get a punch and a piece of Granny Apple Green. Okay, I will be right back amongst yourselves and all that. Okay, so here's where we are. What happened to, did I, oh yes, I did. What does this say? This, just grabbed this as I was doing a flyby. Something about friendship. This is from, oh, this is from here. Yes, okay. Your friendship is the best gift. Hmm, that's nice. How about just love you? That's nice. That's fun. Thanks, Claire. Thanks for being so kind. Okay. Hmm. Okay, let's just do some stamping. So I brought in Granny Apple Green because I'm thinking this might pop a little bit more. As much as I love Bubble Bath, it's quite light and the lemon lolly is quite light, and I think that's why you don't see it too much. So back to the trimmer, and I will cut this the appropriate size first time this time. How's that? See the advantage of doing it twice. Took this off. I don't know how I had it on before, but Okay, so we want 5 inches by 3 3/4. Okay. Somebody asked me a little while ago how I got a ruler with white on it. And I did not. However, this is tear and tape. So I just stuck it on the back, and then you have white behind this ruler. So it's really easy to see these numbers. So there's today's little hot tip for you. If you haven't done that with your trimmer, you may want to consider doing that. It makes seeing the numbers on that ruler easier with any color cardstock underneath. Okay. Oh yes, I think that works better. Okay, so now we just need to bring in some white paper. I have basic white cardstock here somewhere. I have some of this. I usually have scraps everywhere. I do have some, and I think I'm just going to punch this. So this is the double oval. See if I can get 2 out of this. Don't know that I'll use them both, but in case I mess up one. You think? Okay, so there's that. And I'm going to stamp, I think I'll do one that says love you. Here, grab that. And, oh gosh. So here's when you do this kind of stamping, you use a lot of blocks, but I still have a few left that are plain. Okay. So we are just going to up over here and hopefully, oh gosh, lots of glare. Get this on there. Okay. Look at that. Love you. And then I think I'll use blueberry bush. So I'm gonna match my backgrounds. Maybe I'll do a birthday, shall I? I have this happiest birthday sitting here. This is from the Round We Go, the one we were using last week. So we are apparently using it again. Will that fit onto here? Oh, I'm not sure. Let's give it a try. Let's throw a piece of paper underneath in case we go overboard. This is the smallest thing I found because I moved everything else out of the way. Okay, we're developing a lovely crafter math here. It's the old hurricane crafting in action. So let's just see. I think this will fit on here. Yes, yes, it does. It does indeed. There we go. The oval doesn't look that big. I think it's actually maybe because of the shape or something. It's a little bit bigger than you think. Okay, so secret tip number 2, if you haven't seen this, I'm going to put, this is the background piece, and we're going to go in, we're going to get an extra one, but it'll be okay. We just won't use it. And push the paper in as far as we can, and then we are going to punch. And hopefully, didn't actually measure this one, but it'll be fine. So it is in further than our piece of paper. You'll never know. But look what we have. We have a layer. Ta-da! Okay, so there's one, and then we'll do the same thing with this one. There we go. Now we have an extra. You could do this too. Just kind of, oh, maybe we'll take a peek at that. Okay, so let's start with a little bit of assembly here. So I am going to put this now, because I've punched, you need to remember not to put adhesive everywhere. Don't do that, okay? Just go with your edges. It's going to get secured to the card base. It'll all be fine. However, if you put adhesive everywhere, you will stick to your paper. And that one actually did come through a little bit, but we're okay because I kind of thought that it might. So, okay. And now we can get this down. Here's tip number 2. Somebody this morning thought their tape runner was finished because it just happened to not be rolling and it had kind of slid over to the edge. But can you see that red in there? When that comes through, then you are done. Then it's time for a refill. But until then, you're good. You might just have to, sometimes you just need to feed it along with your finger. And you always want to feed it in, like, up towards the top, not down, because that's backwards. Okay, so what do we think? I don't have a whole lot going on the front here because I want to show this off, right? We could just do something like that, right? We could have put some ribbon on it, but I've already glued it down. So we're just gonna go with some something. We'll figure that out in a minute. I wonder if I wanted, let me just see what I got going on back here for ribbon. I don't know. Don't know that I wanted ribbon. Don't know that I have appropriate colors of ribbon. What do I have in here? Ooh, I do have lemon lolly. Could have wrapped some of that around. Maybe we'll put that on there. We'll see. I just have plain baker's twine. All the neutral colors, but I don't think so. And I don't have any other, just sparkly. Just, oh, this could work, but that would have worked. But I already stuck that down. So we'll go with plan B, which was sort of plan A, which, anyway, never mind. So I'm going to put a little bit of liquid glue onto the top of this to hold it together and make one piece for sentiment. I think I'll just kind of do it like that. Whoop. Okay, not like that. Like that. There we go. And then we'll put this onto our card with dimensionals. I have a big dimensional mess going on my desk right now. All sorts of little bits, cleaning up, sorting. And so I have lots of little bits, things that, you go to a workshop or something and take stuff and stuff comes back sort of all just a little bit higgledy-piggledy, perhaps. Doesn't necessarily get sorted out and put away. So anyway, now everything is all next. Look, sitting in a bin. You'd think I was getting organized. Don't get too excited. It's probably not going to last. Okay, now would you like me to bring this card back up into the screen? Maybe right about there. Go. Oh, you know what will go with this, perhaps, is these are the adhesive backed swirl dots. They're from the cafe latte or love you latte or whatever. But look, that I think it'll all kind of coordinate. I think I kind of like that. Just to keep it kind of sort of low key. But you gotta have a gem, right? You gotta have some gems. I think it's a rule. Stick one on there. And I want another one on there, down low. Up high, down low. Sure. What the heck, hey? And then one more just off the edge here, up the top. Maybe up there. Okay, kind of different. Okay, so there's one. Well, the other one, we could put, where did my paper go? Okay, so let's put this onto here, but we won't glue it down right away. We will think about whether we want to put some baker's twine on it. So now, where did we go? We have lemon lolly. Wrap this. Oh, look, we have we have a piece cut. We have more. We could wrap some of that around. And then we could put this over top. That might work. Wrap it around, tie it in a bow. It's not my strength, but I will give it a go. Or I could just add a bow. Look, I could cheat and just wrap it around and then tie a bow with this. I could do a double bow with this. Okay, I think I'm gonna cheat. Sorry, I'm wimping out. Should leave a little bit longer end. So I'm doing this one double stranded, and I will cut the ends so that it opens up, but just to give it a little more substance and bulk and that sort of thing, and make a double bow. Okay, so we might do that, and then I'm just going to wrap this around about here. So here's what I'm going to do. Tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to put this on, I'm going to hold it in place with a little bit of tear and tape right there. And then I'm just going to wrap it around. And you can wrap it as many times as you like. I tend to wrap it 3 times. I don't know. I just think it's kind of a nice amount. Okay, and then I'm going to mount the back. I am going to realize I do not have my ribbon scissors here, but that's okay. So this should cut it. Okay, you know what? Should have got the tear and tape ready to start. Oh. Somewhere there's an end. That was it. Okay. So we're just going to tear a little piece of this off, maybe. Okay, I'm going to let it go. I'm going to pull, and I'm going to tape all 3 of those down, and then I can manipulate the scissors better. There we go. Okay. Looks, you can just kind of slide this with your finger if it's not quite even, but I think that will work. We'll put that on with a dimensional. So let's put this down onto here. Just right down flat. Oh, and then I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of this. Okay, need some more bits. Oops, oops, oops. Ah, I'm trying to rush. Can you tell? Okay, here we go. Put this onto here. And then this off. This right to that edge. Try and get it straight. There we go. Now, do we want this flat? I think we just want it flat. I don't think we want it popped up again. Okay, so you can take this top layer of the tear and tape off at this point. It's just going to help stick your piece onto your card. This one is underneath, but I think I can probably just get it off. There we go. And then we will also add some more because that obviously would not be enough to hold it in place. Go. And we'll put this onto here. So these guys seems a little warbly. I think because it's sitting on some twine. So you know what? I'm going to add a couple more little extra guys, top and bottom, that are going to sit around the twine and just keep it from being wobbly. It's very thin. I didn't think it would do that, but I guess it did. Or maybe it was my imagination, but this will just hold it super secure in place. Okay, now gems for this guy. Oh, no, we were going to do this, weren't we? We might still do gems. Okay, so trim that. And then this can go right. Oh, that looks a little bit long and hairy, doesn't it? I'm not sure I'm going to like this. Trimming him off a bit. Should have grabbed my proper scissors. There we go. Okay. Now, what do we think? Bow? Yes, no. Bow? Yes, no. Oh, not quite like that. Over here. As if we actually tied it over there. Could do that. I like that better than up here, I think. Yeah? Shall we? Shall we go for it? Oh, and my glue dots are out and about from this morning's crafting. I'll be right back. Okay, and I probably won't need it, but I did grab my ribbon scissors since they were all together because we had ribbon on our cards this morning. So we were using the glue dots to put the bows down and scissors to cut the ribbon. Okay, so when you are doing thin thread and your glue dot is bigger than your knot, just want to, you see I pushed it with my thumb and just kind of rolled it up a little bit so that it's now the size of my knot, so that we don't have sticky bits on the paper. There we go. I think that works, doesn't it? Now, what do you think? So, a little bling as well? I'm thinking no. I'm thinking I should stop on this one. We have a bow, we have an accent, we have some, embellishment kind of thing, and the paper is quite busy. So I think we should probably stop there. You could take these pieces. I'm not sure they're the right length. What do we got going on here? But you could just do it up from the bottom or in from the bottom. Not sure about that. That's a little weird, isn't it? Not sure. I'm going to think about that. But you could. I have extra bits and I have thin bits and all sorts of things that we could add. But anyway, there we go. Nobody will have cards with this designer series paper except these. And when you make yours, nobody will have cards with the designer series paper that you make and create with. So that's kind of the fun part of it, I think, anyway. But it's fun to make the paper and play with the colors and fill it in, and every single one is different. Even as you saw, the two that I did are different. So um, give it a try. It's fun. You can do these and cut your designer series paper into smaller pieces. You can do it like um, a one sheet wonder kind of thing. So you could take that piece and cut it into strips and mount them. And, any of the card layouts that we have done in the past with designer series paper, you could do with this. Just this is your designer series paper. It's unique and it's handmade by you. You can do it with any stamp set. Just as I said at the beginning, start with your largest image and just work your way down to the smallest image, just because it's easier to fit things in that way. But anyway, give it a try. I hope you like it. I hope you had fun. Thank you so much for watching me and for following along. I truly appreciate it. I hope you have an awesome day, and I hope we craft together again really soon. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.